This podcast is a member of the Voices of Wrestling Podcasting Network. Visit voicesofwrestling.com to hear the rest of our great podcasts, as well as show reviews, columns, opinions, and updates across the world of wrestling.
Welcome back, everybody, to Wrestling Omakase. It is episode number 116. And this week, we are very excited to bring back the Wrestling Omakase Fantasy Draft. We haven't done one of these in a while. We did a whole series of them in 2018. This year, obviously, we haven't done them all year long, so we're only doing one special Fantasy Draft episode. It will be a worldwide Fantasy Draft, our first ever 5-way Fantasy Draft. We'll get more into the rules and the guests and all that in a second here. But thank you as always for tuning in. And I'm going to go one by one now and introduce all of the guests. First of all, from the Voices of Wrestling Slack, we brought in, or from the Voices of Wrestling website, I guess, we brought in two different guests. First of all, Mr. Andrew Rich. Hello, Andrew.
Hello, John. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm all right. I was on a draft last year. Was the US-UK Indie Draft. I did not win that one, but by golly, I'm going to do my best to win this one. So,
and we'll talk about winning in a second, because if you didn't hear last year, basically who decides the winner at the end, who decides who has the best card is you, the listener. So you definitely want to check that out in the description and vote for your pick for the best. You're basically picking the best card at the end, because we're going to draft these rosters and then we're going to put together a card. That's basically how it works. So, Andrew, thanks for coming on.
Good to be here, yeah.
We also have Jack Beckman on the line, who is a bit of a last-minute replacement. Unfortunately, the originally scheduled guest, Paul from Voice of Wrestling, also has he had like some technical difficulties. We couldn't get to work. So very sorry that we can't have Paul on here. But Jack, you're a more than suitable replacement. Hello.
Hi. I had to do this literally last minute, and unfortunately, I don't have a cool German accent like Paul does. So, well, I don't know if I'm quite the great replacement, but hey, what's the worst that could happen? I haven't done any prep, so fuck
it. And you're gonna be back on here in a couple weeks, actually, too. But in 2
correct
weeks.
to talk my favorite promotion, DDT.
Yeah, so that's cool. But thanks for coming on, Jack. Now, for the other two guests, we did something special. I opened it up to because I've mentioned before on this podcast, we have two different Discord channels now. We have a channel on the Super J-Cast Discord, and we have a channel on the Voices of Wrestling Podcast Network Discord. The Voice of Wrestling one is a lot newer than the Super J-Cast one, but you can come chat with us in either one. I always put the links in both profiles. But basically what I did, or I put the link in the Omakase description. So basically what I did is I asked each Discord channel if anyone wants to participate. We got a whole bunch of people on both channels that wanted to participate, and I randomly selected one guest from each channel. So the lucky winners, first of all, from the Super J-Cast Discord. Hello, Jeff.
Yeah, hi. I am there as a ethical objector to ELP matches.
It's a great name.
Yeah, and I usually change my name whenever the weather changes, so that happens. Might start writing stuff, might not. Don't know. But been listening to the Omakase for 2 years probably. Close to that. Yeah.
So you've been here almost since day one.
Yeah. That's around the time I got into VOW and started consuming their content. So
yeah,
it just took me a little longer to get on the Patreon train, but I'm there now.
So of course you're going to tell me that Omakase is your favorite podcast
Absolutely.
on the network. Yeah.
At least you understand the suffering of our Lord and Savior Naito.
But I'm very happy to have you on, Jeff. I definitely did not forget which one was you and which one was Craig.
Look,
right before.
I forgot.
But yes, I'm glad I got that one right. I had a 50-50 shot, so
there you go.
But I thank you for coming on. And then from the Voices of Wrestling Discord podcast, Voice Wrestling Podcast Network Discord. That's a really long name. From the Omakase channel on there, we have Craig. Hello, Craig.
Hey, John. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Just want to say it's an honor to finally be on my favorite Voices of Wrestling channel podcast, the Wrestling Omakase.
I hopefully, I don't know if that's true or not, but either way, I'll take it. And you want to tell everybody your username on there?
Oh, I go by Goth Tiger Mask.
There you go. And you're local to me, right? You're in the Bronx also, I think you said.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So 2 Bronx people here on the line.
Yep. East Coasters. At least one of us should win this.
Yeah, I think. We have 4 out of 5. I think are East Coast. I think the only non-East Coaster is Jack over there, the Midwesterner. But
Wisconsin. Yep.
Wisconsin, yeah, because Andrew is also. I don't forget, Andrew. Do you live in Boston proper, or do you live like a suburb?
It's sort of a suburb. It's called Brighton. It's
okay.
like a 20-minute ride outside of Boston. So, not even that actually. It's like a 20-minute train ride. It's like a 10-minute car ride outside of Boston. So, but yeah, it's Boston proper. So it's near there anyway.
So before we get started, I'm going to quickly go over the rules. Try to make this as quick as possible. Basically, this is a worldwide draft, just like the last one we did on the in the series last year. So anyone who has wrestled since September of 2019 is eligible worldwide. So obviously, people like Hiromu and other people who are injured are not eligible. Basically, we're all going to pick 25 wrestlers. So 5 of which each, 25 wrestlers. Wrestlers have to be picked on their own, not as a team. And once we complete our picks, I already randomly decided the order. The order will snake. And then once we complete the picks, we will be able to, we'll each make our own little dream card, quote unquote. And, we'll reveal the card at the end of the episode. And then you, the listener, will vote on who had the best dream card. I'll include a link to vote in the podcast description. I'll also tweet it out on the Wrestle Omakase Twitter. I'm sure I'll put it in the Discord as well. So it'll be up to you to decide who wins, and then we'll announce probably after about 5 days who the winner was. So there you go. That's the 2019 Omakase draft. I'm going to reveal the draft order now, which I randomized before we start on the air. So first overall pick is Jeff. Second pick is me. Third pick is Craig. Fourth pick is Andrew. And the last pick is Jack. So that is the draft order. Now, remember, because it's a staking draft, having the last pick can be a asset because you get 2 picks in a row before anybody else gets their second pick. So we'll see who can make it work. I think people have won from multiple different slots before. So, but we'll see how that goes. Okay. So let's get started. Jeff, you have the first overall pick in the 2019 Omakase Fantasy Draft. Who are you taking? Anyone in the world, any gender, anything you want, any promotion. Who is your first overall pick?
Well, I think I have to appeal to the voter base, and given this is a show about Naito worship, I'm going to take Okada instead because I don't want to get kicked off the podcast.
Okay, that was a good setup. I even started typing his name. But yeah. So Kazuchika Okada goes first overall. Shockingly, I'm going to go ahead and take Tetsuya Naito. So I was about to say that would be the first time I ever, I think, failed to pick Naito in a draft where he was eligible. So would have been quite the steal. But I am going to take Naito. So Okada number 1, Naito number 2. Craig, you have the third pick. Who are you taking?
I'm going to go Kento Miyahara.
Kento Miyahara. All right. Andrew, who are you taking with your first pick?
Let's see here. My first pick will be Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay. Jack, you have your first and second picks here back to back.
Okay, this may shock you, but I'm going to take Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And I'll take Kota Ibushi.
Kota Ibushi. I guess you're going for a Golden Lovers match. Andrew.
Yes, baby.
Who is your second pick?
Let's see here. My second pick will be Shingo Takagi.
Shingo Takagi. Good pick. Craig, your second pick.
I'm going to go with Walter.
Walter, our first WWE person. All right, my second pick. Actually, the guy I wanted to take just got taken 2 spots ahead of me, but that's not going to stop me. I am going to go with. Wow, I'm being really put on the spot here. I'm just going to take him right away. I might as well. I'm going with my boy Taichi. Jeff, give me your second and your third picks.
I had to unmute. I think I'm going to take my father's favorite wrestler, Minoru Suzuki. And I will bookend that with Hiroshi Tanahashi.
And I see it. I sense a theme here.
Yeah.
Older New Japan wrestlers. Yeah. I guess Okada's not old. Yeah. my third pick. Could go a number of different ways here. I am going to go with the ace of DDT. I'm going to go with Konosuke Takeshita. Craig, give me your third pick.
Well, I would have picked Suzuki, but unfortunately that got taken. So I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan. Andrew, your third pick.
Okay, here. All right. My third pick will be Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee. Jack, you have your third and your fourth pick.
Okay, can I take Ben K?
Ben K, you got it.
And let's go with Yuji Okabayashi.
Yuji Okabayashi. Andrew, your fourth pick?
My fourth pick will be Tetsuya Endo.
Tetsuya, God damn it. Fuck. Okay.
Sorry.
Craig, who is your fourth pick?
I'm going to go with Cesaro.
I thought about taking Endo, but I was like, well, if anyone here is going to draft anybody for DT, it'll probably be Takeshita first. But apparently I miscalculated. What are you going to do? My fourth pick, I am going to go with probably the best women's wrestler on the planet today, Momo Watanabe. Jeff, give me your fourth and your fifth picks.
I am going to go with Jay White and Nomura from All Japan.
Okay, Takuya Nomura. Oh, wait, no, that's a wrong Nomura. Naoya Nomura. Yeah. My fifth pick, I am going with... I'm going to keep it to women's wrestling, and I'm going to go with Utami Hayashishita, also from Stardom. Craig, give me your fifth pick.
Marufuji.
Naomichi Marufuji. Andrew?
Let's see. My next pick will be Masaki Mochizuki.
Mochizuki. Andrew, Jack, your fifth and sixth picks.
I'll go with John Moxley.
Uh-huh.
And Masashi Takeda.
Masashi Takeda. Andrew, your sixth pick.
Tomohiro Ishii.
Ishii. Craig, give me pick number 6.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sorry?
Cassius Ohno.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cassius Ohno, sure. My sixth pick, I'm still in Joshi land. I'm going with Sari. Jeff, give me your sixth pick and seventh pick.
I am going to go with Zack Sabre Jr. and Haruki Goto.
Zack Sabre Jr. and Goto, 6 and 7. For my 7th pick, I'm going to go to WWE finally, and I'm going to take Asuka. So not all caps Asuka, the Asuka in WWE. Craig, your 7th pick.
I'm gonna go with let's see who I have. Pete Dunne.
Okay, Pete Dunne. Andrew, your 7th pick.
7th pick will be David Starr.
David Starr. Jack, 7 and 8.
Okay. I'll take Takuya Nomura.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go with. This is a tough one. Is Brock Lesnar eligible?
He did wrestle since start of September, yep.
Because if he's eligible.
So
Okay,
Brock
I will
Lesnar,
take
who you
him.
Okay. Andrew, your 8th pick.
Yes.
8th pick, I will go with Ray Phoenix.
Craig, your 8th pick.
Pentagon.
Pentagon Jr. Look at that. Blocking Andrew.
Had a feeling, but that's okay. I'll pivot. It's fine.
For my 8th pick, I am finally going to take a man again. And I'm going to go with Takashi Sugera from Noah. Jeff, give me your 8th pick.
I just want to make it known that I regret not taking your pick now. That was going to be mine. I'm going to take Daisuke Sekimoto.
Sure. And your 9th pick.
And I'm going to take... That really threw a wrench in. Mochizuki.
No, he's already been taken.
Oh, shoot. Roosh.
Roosh, okay. For my 9th pick, I'm going to go with everyone's favorite LIJ member, Sonata. Craig, your 9th pick.
Shuji Ishikawa.
Shuji Ishikawa. Andrew, pick number 9.
Okay, here, number 9. No. I'll go.
I got that.
Thank you. I'll go with El Hijo del Vikingo.
And Jack, your 9th and 10th picks.
I'll go with Black Taurus and Katsuhiko Nakajima.
Andrew, number 10.
10. I'll go with Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong. Craig, number 10.
Suwama.
My 10th pick, I'm going to go back to Joshi. Well, Joshi and DDT. And this time I'm going to take all caps Asuka from DDT. Jeff, your 10th and 11th picks.
All right. I am going to take Shima and T-Hawk.
Shima and T-Hawk. My 11th pick, I am going to... This is a tough one, actually. I'm going to go back to Stardom and take Hana Kimura. Craig, your 11th pick.
Yeah, hold on. I had a thought and then I just lost it.
That happened to me just now, too.
Yeah,
So.
I'm looking at my list and I'm seeing everyone going. So let's go with Drew Gulak.
Drew Gulak. Andrew, pick number 11.
Pick number 11, Mayu Iwatani.
Mayu Iwatani. Jack, numbers 11 and 12.
I'll take Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson.
Okay. Andrew, number 12.
Sasha Banks.
Craig, pick number 12.
Who did I pick? Gulak. I'm going to go with Orange Cassidy.
For my 12th pick, I will be taking Becky Lynch, my first white person. Jeff, pick 12 and 13.
I will be taking Hana Kimura.
I just took her.
Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry. I will take Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair.
And I will take Jushin Thunder Liger.
Jushin Thunder Liger it is. For my 13th pick, I will be taking Evil. Go ahead, Craig.
Kanemaru.
Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Andrew, pick number 13.
Okay, I will take Naruki Doi.
Jack, number 13 and 14.
Can I take Chihiro Hashimoto
Chihiro Hashimoto, yep.
and Konami?
Konami. Andrew, your 14th pick.
Yamato.
Yamato. Craig, pick number 14.
Desperado.
El Desperado. For my 14th pick, I am going to take... Basically, everybody always takes the pick I was going to make right before I take. I was either going to... First, I was going to take Chihiro, and then I was going to take Desperado, and now... although I should have seen that coming from Craig, I guess. I'm going to go back to... No, I'm going to go with Pac. Jeff,
wait, we talk Pac or Pack?
Pac, whichever. Pac.
I'm going to take Juice Robinson.
Juice Robinson.
And I am going to take... Oh, crap, the name left me. Keno.
You bastard.
I'm going to go with Kenta. Craig, your 15th pick.
Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy. Andrew, pick number 15.
All right, I'm going to go with Andrade.
Andrade. Jack, pick number 15 and 16.
Okay, I will go with Psycho Clown
Psycho Clown.
and LA Park.
LA Park. Andrew, pick number 16.
Let me go with Darby Allin.
Darby Allin. Craig, pick number 16. Craig?
Sorry, I think we're on mute. Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus. So for pick number 16, I am going with the Painmaker, Chris Jericho. Jeff, number 16 and 17.
Once again, stealing my pick, but that's fine. I am going to take Mako Satomura. I pronounced that wrong, but that's fine. And I am going to take Negro Cassis.
So for pick number 17, I am taking a man who was the most requested pick when I put it to my Twitter. I am taking The Fiend.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I have drafted The Fiend. Craig, pick number 17.
I'm going to complete this trifecta and go Marco Stunt.
Marco Stunt. Andrew, number 17.
Okay, let me see here. Let's go with Lance Archer.
Lance Archer. Jack, number 17 and 18.
Okay. Let me take, because I'm totally at a loss for who to take. Give me Kaz Fujita.
Kazuki Fujita, sure.
I have no idea. And has Jake Lee been taken yet? I don't think he has.
No.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, I'll take him.
Andrew, number 18.
Okay, here, let's see. I'm going to go with just look over my list here. I'll go with Alistair Black.
Craig, number 18.
Hold on. I'm gonna go with Johnny Gargano.
How is he so violent? I'm gonna go with the most improved wrestler of 2019, Arisa Hoshiki. Jeff, numbers 18 and 19.
I am going to take Tommaso Ciampa. And
I don't know how to spell his name. I just realized, but yes.
Yeah, and I am going to take. Is Okabayashi taken?
Yes.
Okay. Despy.
Also taken.
Boy, this is getting hard. Robbie Eagles.
You're telling me I drafted Fujita.
He is available. For my 19th pick, I will be taking Jungle Kiona. Craig, number 19.
The Kentucky Gentleman, Chuck Taylor.
And Andrew, pick number 19.
Okay, I'm going to go with let's see here.
I don't know those wrestlers, Andrew.
Ha ha ha! Very funny. I'm gonna go with Show.
Jack, 19 and 20.
Okay, I'll take Shun Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go with KZ.
I'm impressed that you didn't be a dickhead and just take Yo, who I assume Andrew's now going to take.
I was tempted. I thought about it.
Jack's he's a good boy. He's fine. Yeah, I'll take Yo.
Craig, your 20th pick.
Tyler Bate.
I will be going to Tokyo Joshi to take Maki Ito with my 20th pick. Jeff, your 20th and 21st picks.
I will be taking Keito Kiyomiya.
Okay.
And I will be taking Pete Dunne.
Already picked.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Go Shiozaki.
My 21st pick, I will be sticking with Tokyo Joshi, Miyu Yamashita. Craig, your 21st pick.
Trent Seven.
Trent 7. Andrew, pick number 21.
Let me go with let's see here. I'm gonna go with Hikaru Shida.
Hikaru Shida. Jack, 21 and 22.
I'll take Matt Riddle and Britt Baker.
What? Why the fucking dentist?
I have a good plan.
Okay.
Trust me.
Andrew, number 22.
Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa Blanchard. Craig, number 22.
I'm going to go with Santana.
With who? I'm sorry. Oh,
Santana.
Yeah. Okay.
The singer, not the wrestler.
Okay. My 22nd pick. I'm still in Tokyo Joshi. I'm going to go with Yuka Sakazaki. Jeff, your 22nd pick.
See if I can hit this without pressing on 10 people who've already been taken. I am going to go with Ricochet.
Yep. And your 23rd.
And Taiji Ishimori.
With my 23rd pick, I am going to take someone else who was requested of me that I don't think anyone else is going to draft. I'm going to go with Doki. Craig, your 23rd pick.
Ortiz.
Andrew, pick number 23.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's see here. I'm going to go with Kushida.
Kushida. Jack picks number 23 and 24.
Okay, I know I want Antonio Honda.
Uh-huh.
And outside of that, I don't know, Yoshihashi.
Yoshihashi, sure. Andrew, your 24th pick.
Yoshi fucking Hashi. Jesus Christ, Jack.
I know.
Okay.
It's hard, okay.
I just picked Kushida, so let me go. Scrolling. I'm going to go with Joey Janela.
Craig, give me your 24th pick.
Hot sauce, Tracy Williams.
With my 24th pick, I'm going to take the big dog, Roman Reigns. Jeff, your 24th and final 25th pick.
I am going to go with Riho. And Prince Devitt.
Finn Balor, yeah.
Yeah.
Has he wrestled since the start of September?
He was on NXT.
I don't think he's wrestled. I think you're out of luck on that one.
The last match he had was against The Fiend.
I think I saw him on an NXT house show once. That's really searching cage.
And I believe that was at SummerSlam.
Did he wrestle on a house? He might have wrestled on a house show. He might be in luck. Let me say.
Let's see.
He wrestled October 19th against Cash and British Columbia.
Good. You can. Yep. You're good.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right.
With my final pick, I am going to take. This is a tough one. There's a lot of funny picks I could make. I'm going to go with Seth frickin' Rollins, Burn It Down. There you go.
Fuck.
Craig, give me your 25th and final pick.
Hollow Wicked.
Andrew?
MDK all day, motherfuckers. It's Nick Gage.
And Jack?
I'm so shocked it took that long to get to Nick Cage.
Jack,
now that two of my final picks have gone.
What? You would have gone with Seth or Nick Cage?
I was going to book Psycho Clown versus Seth Rollins in an Inferno match. Thank you very much.
It's probably funnier than I'm going to do to him. I'm just going to have him job to somebody funny. But
I don't know. Has anyone taken Io Shirai yet?
No,
I
actually.
don't think so I'll take her.
Okay. All right. So that's everybody's pick. So everybody is going to read back, hopefully. I can read back anybody's roster if you don't know who you took. Did anyone want to? Jeff, do you want to read your own roster, or do you want me to do it for you?
If only we had a handy dandy cheat sheet. I don't know if I'm exposing the business, but
yeah. Jeff, go ahead.
Kazuchika Okada, Minoru Suzuki, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Jay White, Naoya Nomura, Zack Sabre Jr., Haruki Goto, Daisuke Sekimoto, Rush Shima. I don't know why I said that. T-Hawk, Charlotte Flair, Jushin Thunder Liger, Juice Robinson, Kano, Meiko Satomura, Negro Cassis, Tommaso Ciampa, Robbie Eagles, Kaito Kiyomiya, Go Shiozaki, Ricochet, Taiji Ishimori, Riho, and Finn Balor.
So mine are Tetsuya Naito, Taichi, Konosuke Takeshita, Momo Watanabe, Utami Hashishida, Sari, Asuka from WWE, Takatsu Sugiura, Sonata, Asuka, not from WWE, from DDT, Hana Kimura, Becky Lynch, Evil, Pac, Kenta, the Painmaker, Chris Jericho, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Arisa Hoshiki, Jungle Kiona, Maki Ito, Miyu Yamashita, Yuka Sakazaki, Doki, the Big Dog Roman Reigns, and Seth freaking Rollins, Burn It Down. Craig, give me your picks.
My picks are Kento Miyahara, Walter, Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Marufuji, Cassius Ohno, Pete Dunne, Pentagon Jr., Suji Ishikawa, Sawama, Drew Gulak, Orange Cassidy, Kanemaru, Desperado, Who else did I put down? Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy,
Jungle Boy.
yeah. Marco Stunt, Johnny Gargano, Chuck Taylor, Tyler Bate, Trent Seven, Santana, Ortiz, Tracy Williams, and Holloway.
Andrew.
I have Will Ospreay, Shingo Takagi, Dragon Lee, Tetsuya Endo, Masaaki Mochizuki, Tomohiro Ishii, David Starr, Ray Phoenix, El Hijo del Vikingo, Roderick Strong, Mayu Iwatani, Sasha Banks, Naruki Doi, Yamato, Andrade, Darby Allin, Lance Archer, Aleister Black, Sho, Yo, Hikaru Shida, Tessa Blanchard, Kushida, Joey Janela, and Nick Gage.
Jack, go ahead.
Okay, I have Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, Ben K, Yuji Okabayashi, John Moxley, Masashi Takeda, Takuya Nomura, Brock Lesnar, Black Taurus, Katsuhiko Nakajima, the Young Bucks of Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, Chihiro Hashimoto, Konami, Psycho Clown,
yeah.
LA Park, Kazuyuki Fujita, Konami, yeah, Jake Lee, Shun Skywalker, KZ, Matt Riddle, Britt Baker, the Dentist, Antonio Honda, Yoshihashi, and Io Shirai.
All right, so folks, right here, you're going to hear like a little bit of a musical interlude while we all put our cards together. So we will be right back in just a second, putting our cards together. And then we'll read off our full cards. It'll be up to you to decide who won. So see you in a sec. All right, folks, we are back on Wrestling Omakase here, and we're ready to go over our cards. So, first of all, we ended up with 4 out of 5 of us with the same number of matches, which is kind of funny. I don't think that's ever really happened. But 4 of us have a 10-match card. Craig has a 7-match card. So we're going to go match by match here. Craig will join in after we've all done 3 matches, basically. So Craig will have to sit tight here for a second. So, Jeff, we'll start with you. Give me your opening match on your card.
Yeah, I've got T-Hawk and Shima versus Ishimori and Go Shiozaki.
All right.
I just wanted a nice, easy opener. Have a lot of fun. Get them in and out in about 10 minutes. And I like T-Hawk and Shima. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah. So for my opener, now I'm going to say for those of you who are listening at home and maybe playing for the first time, you do not have to give a winner. You know, that's not a necessary thing at all. But I'm going to give a winner for my opener. My opening match is Seth freaking Rollins, Burn It Down versus Doki. And Seth Rollins is doing the job for Doki. That is my opener. And you can probably guess why I'm booking this, because I want to see Doki beat Seth. And Doki, there's not going to be any shenanigans, no lead pipe, no nothing. He's just beating Seth Rollins clean the middle.
I mean, stop the draft now. You've already won.
That is my opener. Andrew, give me your opener.
All right. My opener is a match that technically could happen in WWE today. It's going to be Kushida versus Andrade.
All right. And any particular reason why you booked that one?
I was just, moving stuff around. I like that match a lot, so I did it.
Yeah, it's a cool match. Jack, your opener.
All right, my opener is a shoot fight between Katsuhiko Nakajima and Yoshihashi. And I think that explains itself, frankly.
Yeah, kind of. Jeff, give me your second match on the card.
My second match is Roosh versus Ciampa, however you want to pronounce it. And I think Ciampa's a pretty great heel, and I think Roosh would probably just get over by beating the crap out of him. Maybe we could even add in the little spot where he stares at his hands and wonders why he's so violent for an hour.
Yeah.
And then gets beat
Really
tripping over it. Anyway.
Make Ciampa feel at home.
Absolutely.
My second match is Konosuke Takeshita versus Pac versus Kenta in a 3-way. There's no great reason why I booked this one. These were the 3 dudes that were kind of left over after I booked my other matches. But I think I like how it worked out anyway. I don't really like 3-ways, but I think these 3 would have like a very action-packed match and, can hide Kenta's Kenta can go take a breather when he needs to, since he doesn't always have the greatest stamina right now. So, but yeah, I think they'd have a fun little match here. So that's my match number 2. Andrew, give me your second match.
All right, my second match will be the first of 2 women's matches in the show here. It's going to be Hikaru Shida versus Tessa Blanchard.
Any thought process behind that match?
Well, I picked the other women's match, which we'll get to later on here, for a very specific reason, which is that both of those women hate their necks very much. So it's the other 2 women who I think could have just a really good solid match.
Yeah. Jack, give me your second match on the card.
So this is a match where I kind of just threw it together based on dudes I had left over after booking my other crap. It's a Takuya Nomura and Jake Lee versus Psycho Clown and LA Park.
That is quite the tag match there. Match number 3 for you, Jeff.
My third match is Robbie Eagles versus Ricochet. A battle of high-flying junior wrestlers from New Japan.
That one does sound pretty cool. I bet they never wrestled before.
I looked it up. I hadn't seen them wrestle before, so I figured it was a first-time match.
Yeah.
I think they have contrasting styles, so it would be interesting to watch.
So my third match, the first of many women's matches on my card, because I drafted a lot of women. So this is 2 wrestlers that I just think would have a really good match. 2 wrestlers who both kind of came out of nowhere this year and are having amazing years. Sari versus Arisha Hoshiki, which is not a match I think has ever happened. And Arisa, obviously they both have a very kick-heavy style. I think they would really have a cool match together. So that is my third match. Andrew, what is your third match?
Third match, first time ever. It's going to be Aleister Black versus David Starr.
Ooh.
And I think David Starr is a very annoying guy in all the right ways. Very likes to talk, very much a loudmouth. And Aleister Black, a no-nonsense ass kicker. Should be a good combination. And they're both great wrestlers too, so there you
go. Jack, give me your third match.
So this might be one of my favorites I booked on the undercard, and it's a cavity search match. And what that implies, I'm not exactly sure, but I'll let the folks at home decide. It is a Britt Baker versus Kazuyuki Fujita.
Right.
What? Okay.
Look, when you draft, you got to do something with them.
Match number 4, Jeff. Go ahead.
I got Juice Robinson versus Zack Sabre Jr. I know we haven't seen that yet in New Japan, and I really wish we would, because I think Zack is a great heel, and I think he could get a lot out of Juice, who I think is probably your best pound-for-pound babyface in wrestling right now. Well, second, only to coming soon.
Not to burst your bubble, but we did get Juice versus Zack Sabre Jr. in New Japan.
Did we?
Last year's G1.
I didn't see it. Oh well.
Okay. I didn't remember that either. So Andrew earns his pay there.
Yeah.
Match number 4. This is basically like an incredible partners tag match with like interpromotional. So both teams have one Stardom wrestler and one Tokyo Joshi wrestler. I have the team of Utami Hayashi Shida and Maki Ito versus the team of Jungle Kiona and Yuka Sakazaki. So I think I like the way these 2 teams worked out, where they both have like one big bruiser and one like smaller wrestler. And I think both like Utami and Maki, for some reason I have like an image in my head that they would get along as a team. And then Kiona and Yuka both have like this very interesting attire and this like very, interesting persona. So I think they'd be a cool team too. So that's what I'm excited about. All right. So Craig finally gets to join the festivities here with his opener.
What?
So go ahead, Craig. Yeah.
Okay. So should I talk about my strategy for this whole thing?
Sure.
'Cause obviously, like I was doing tag teams while everybody else was going into Japan and all over the place. So I kind of tried to stick to particular teams. So my first opener is a reuniting Chuck Taylor, Johnny Gargano fist tag team versus Santana and Ortiz.
That's interesting. Andrew, give me your fourth match.
All right, this is going to be the lone plunder match of the show. Got to have one, right? It's going to be a hardcore tag match. Darby Allin and Joey Janela versus Lance Archer and Nick Gage. And, of course, Janela and Darby have the AEW connection. They've wrestled each other a bunch on the indies before. And Lance and Nick Gage, the whole everybody dies, murder, death, kill thing, that sort of ties them together. And I think as far as this tag goes, it's going to be a very crazy match, which can be a lot of fun, too.
Jack, what's your fourth match?
My fourth match is Matt Riddle versus Black Taurus. And I booked that just because I thought it would be a pretty cool match that I personally would like to see, and because I didn't know what else really to do with either of those guys.
Okay, Jeff, your fifth match.
Real quick point. I'm not even going to count the G1 match because Juice had that broken hand, and we all know that's totally legit.
Okay.
I'm going to throw out a battle for Bullet Club supremacy. Jay White versus Finn Balor, old versus new. And that'll get me the 3 Bullet Club fans that are around still. So
so my fifth match, this is very much just for me. I was talking about last week how much I would love to see Naito and Taichi team up. So Tetsuya Naito and Taichi teaming up for the first time ever to take on Naito's LIJ stablemates of Sonata and Evil. So that is a match I would very much like to see. I don't know if anyone else would give a shit, but I'd be very, very into that. So that is my fifth match. Craig, give me your second match.
Okay, another reuniting team of the original Colony, Fire Ant, Green Ant, Soldier Ant versus the Jurassic Express, Luchasaurus, Marco Stunt, and the Jungle Boy.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
So you picked Orange Cassidy, Drew Gulak, and Tracy Williams, and then put them back under the hoods. Yes, I know. I did just unmask them. But look, we do that every week here at Voice of Wrestling. So.
Don't pull a Lanza.
Match number 5 for you, Andrew.
All right, so the nature of having to pick 25 guys is that you got to have a multi-man match at some point. Could be handicap, could be 3-way dance, 4-way dance, whatever, 5-way, whatever. I think this is, again, the lone multi-man on the my card here, but I think it's pretty fucking awesome. 3-way dance, Dragon Lee versus Hijo del Vikingo versus Rey Fenix.
Lucha. There you go. Jack, give me your match number 5. Jack?
Yes. Time for my match number 5. A main event anywhere in the world. It is Brock Lesnar taking on Antonio Honda.
All right. What a match. That's pretty good. Jeff, give me your 6th match.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Queen of Joshi versus the Queen of WWE versus the most prestigious woman in AEW. Meiko Satomura versus Charlotte versus Riho.
That's a pretty good 3-way, actually, yep. So for my 6th match, this is a Joshi versus WWE match. I just think, first of all, the promos might be better than the actual match as far as, like, the two of them trash talking, but I think it would be a really fun match also, as far as, like, getting in there and just, like, forming each other and screaming. Hana Kimura versus Becky Lynch. It's my 6th match. Craig, give me your 3rd match on the card.
Okay, I'm going to go with Pentagon Jr. versus Hollow Wicked.
Ooh, okay.
I did take Pentagon Jr. to block the other one because I didn't want anybody to have Lucha Bros. But I did pick Hollow Wicked because I believe he's probably the most underrated guy on the indies. Probably even today, I would imagine.
Yeah. Andrew, give me your 6th match of the card.
All right, sixth match will be the second of two women's matches here between two wrestlers who are great, but also hate their necks very much. Sasha Banks versus Mayu Iwatani.
Well, that would indeed be something.
Yes.
Jack, your sixth match of the card.
So this is my Joshi showcase. It is Chihiro Hashimoto versus Konami versus Io Shirai.
All right. Jeff, match number 7.
All right, I'm doing a mask versus career match between Jushin Thunder Liger and Negro Cassis.
Wow. And that's fourth from the top.
Yeah.
Okay. My match number 7. This is again, and I would like to see it match. I didn't even know I would like to see this until I had them both drafted. And I was like, you know what? This would own. Takashi Sugera versus Roman Reigns. That is my match number 7. Craig, give me your fourth match of the card.
Okay, so this is the match where it becomes very evident I'm bad at math because I was doing a bunch of tag teams and I ended up with a guy who just didn't have a match or didn't have anything. So what I basically did was I want to do an angle in this match where I have Kanemaru and Desperado versus British Strong Style, Trent Seven, Tyler Bate. However, Tyler Bate comes out, Kanemaru, Desperado, injure him, and then he's subbed in by Pete Dunne. So we have the Pete Dunne 7 faction of British Strong Style versus Kanemaru and Despi with Tyler Bate being injured.
Match number 7 for you, Andrew.
Match number 7. All right, another tag match. It's going to be today's top Japanese tag team, Roppongi 3K, versus the reuniting best Japanese tag team of a few years ago, Yamato and Naruki Doi.
That's pretty good. And Jack, number 7.
My 7th match is a 10,000 Objects of Fuckery and Damnation match. And that's just a bunch of cool words that I threw together. And it is John Moxley versus Masashi Takeda.
That would be pretty cool. Jeff, give me match number 8. Third from the top here.
Well, we'll probably need to come down a bit and be brought back up from that mask versus career match. So I have a banger in Goto versus Sekimoto.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah. So match number 8, loser must change their name, Asuka versus Asuka. That is the match I'm going with here. Maybe I'll do it like Dragon Gate style where the winner gets to pick the loser's name. I think that's probably what I'll do. So match number 5 for you, Craig.
All right, match number 5. We have the Violent Giants, Sawama and Ishikawa, versus the reuniting Kings of Wrestling, Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero.
It's pretty good. Match number 8, Andrew.
All right, match number 8. These guys have not wrestled each other in a singles match or any match at all. Or, singles match since like 2006, I believe. Last singles match together. It's going to be Shingo Takagi versus Roderick Strong.
Match number 8, Jack.
My match number 8, and this is just a match that I would love to see personally, is Benkei versus Yuji Okabayashi.
All right. And now we're at the semifinal for all 5 of us here. So your semifinal, Jeff, what do you got for your semi-main event?
So for my semi-main event, I have who I think is the best babyface working from underneath in the business versus Minoru Suzuki. I have Nomura versus Minoru Suzuki.
Naoya Nomura, just to be clear. Yeah. My semi-main event is just my Joshi Dream match. I may have even picked this in another episode. I don't know. But it's Momo Watanabe from Stardom versus Miyu Yamashita from Tokyo Joshi. They're just going to go out there and kick the fucking shit out of each other for like 15 to 20 minutes. I can't wait. I would love to see that match. All right. Your semi-main event, Craig. Give it to me.
All right. This is a match that I put together, but I'm hoping it was never done before. I'm going to go Walter versus Marufuji, the Battle of the Chops.
All right. Your semi-main event, Andrew.
All right, semi-main event, the first of two first-time ever matches to close out the show. Battle of the Grumpy Old Men, Tomohiro Ishii versus Masaaki Mochizuki.
That would be pretty cool. Jack, your semifinal.
My semifinal is a ladder war between the Young Bucks and KZ and Shun Skywalker.
Jeff, your main event of the evening.
Okay. My main event is a battle between New Japan and Noah. I have Okada and Tanahashi versus Kaito Kiyomiya and Keno.
All right. And then my main event of the evening. So I'm calling this a Falls Count Anywhere match. And it also says, in quotes, can't be stopped for any reason. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, versus the Painmaker, Chris Jericho. And folks, I'm going to tell you right now, nobody gets up from the Judas Effect, not even the Fiend.
Thank God.
Craig, give me your main event of the evening.
All right, so the main event of my I Missed the Indies 2009 to 2011 is Kento Miyahara versus Bryan Danielson.
All right. That would be pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew, your main event of the evening.
All right, main event, first time ever. Again, a pretty fantastic match, if I say so myself. It's going to be Will Ospreay versus Tetsuya Endo.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome.
That was one of
Jack. Jack, your main event of the evening.
In the least shocking match possible after I picked these two men is Kenny Omega versus Kota Ibushi in a match designed to, when it shows up in like the Twitter poll where you usually include the main events, I want the normies to see that and they're like, ooh, and vote for me.
Guess what, Jack? It's a different poll this time. Because you have five people. You can't do a 5-way poll.
Shit. All right.
All right.
Still a cool match.
Before we go, let's all read our cards off, the entire card, just so people can get it one more time. So, Jeff, read your whole card.
Gladly. Oh, God, I deleted it.
Did you really?
Yeah. I can remember it off the top of my head, probably. I have Taiji Ishimori and Go Shiozaki versus
Shima and T-Hawk.
Seema and T-Hawk. I have Ricochet versus Robbie Eagles. I have Tommaso Ciampa versus... I can't believe I did that. I didn't know we were reading it off at the end. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay. You had Ciampa against somebody. You had Ciampa against... wow, this is amazing.
Was it Roosh?
Yeah, I know.
It was Roosh.
It was Roosh, yeah. I should read it from the bottom. I would figure it out easier. So, here, easier way to do this. Starting from the top. Okada and Tanahashi versus Kiyomiya and Keno. I have Suzuki versus Nomura. I have Jay White versus Devitt for control of Bullet Club. I have Zack Sabre Jr. versus Juice Robinson, notably without a broken hand. I have Haruki Goto versus Daisuke Sekimoto. I have Roosh versus Ciampa. I have Shima and T-Hawk versus Go Shiozaki.
Ishimori. Yeah.
I have Charlotte Flair versus Riho versus Maiko Satomura. I have Jushin Thunder Liger versus Negro Cassis in a mask versus career match. And I have... Isn't that it?
No, you're missing... Oh, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. What was your semi-main event again?
My semi-main event was Minoru Suzuki versus Naoya Nomura.
Okay. And then Liger versus Cassis was match versus hair.
Yeah.
All right. So hopefully everybody else has like a copy of their matches that they can send me at the end. But I wrote down Jeff's. There you go. All right. So on my card, I have the opener is Seth Rollins, Jabba Nadoki, Konosuke Takeshita versus Pac versus Kenta, Sari versus Arisa Hoshiki, Utami Hayashi Shida and Maki Ito versus Jungle Kiona and Yuka Sakazaki. Tetsuya Naito and Taichi versus Sonata and Evil. Hana Kimura and Becky Lynch, or Hana Kimura versus Becky Lynch. Takashi Sugiura versus Roman Reigns. The loser must change their name. WWE's Asuka versus DDT's all caps Asuka. And by the way, WWE's Asuka's losing. Momo Watanabe versus Miyu Yamashita in a Joshi Dream match. And the main event, Falls Count Anywhere, quote, can't be stopped for any reason. The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus the Painmaker, Chris Jericho. All right, Craig, give me your 7-match card.
All right. First match is the Chuck Taylor and Johnny Gargano Fist reuniting versus Santana and Ortiz. The Jurassic Express, Marco Stein, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy versus the reuniting Colony, Soldier Ant, Fire Ant, and I'll go with Silver Ant instead of the Green Ant. Third match, Pentagon Jr. versus Hollow Wicked. Fourth match, Kanemaru and Desperado versus British Strong Style with the injured Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne subbing in for him. The reuniting Kings of Wrestling of Claudio Castagnoli, Chris Hero versus the Violent Giants, Ishikawa and Sawama. And then Walter versus Marufuji, the Battle of the Chop. And the main event, Kento Miyahara versus Bryan Danielson.
All right. Andrew, give me your card.
All right, my card is Kushida versus Andrade, Hikaru Shida versus Tessa Blanchard, Aleister Black versus David Starr, hardcore tag match, Darby Allin and Joey Janela versus Lance Archer and Nick Gage, three-way dance, Dragon Lee versus Hijo del Vikingo versus Rey Fenix, Sasha Banks versus Mayu Iwatani, Yamato and Naruki Doi versus Roppongi 3K, Sho and Yo, Shingo Takagi versus Roderick Strong, Tomohiro Ishii versus Masaaki Mochizuki, and finally the main event of Will Ospreay versus Tetsuya Endo.
All right. And Jack, go ahead and give me your card.
Alrighty, so my first match is a kickboxing shoot fight between Katsuhiko Nakajima and Yoshihashi. Then we have Takuya Nomura and Jake Lee versus Psycho Clown and LA Park. After that is a cavity search match between Kazuyuki Fujita and Britt Baker. We have Matt Riddle and Black Taurus facing off. Fifth match is a main event anywhere in the world between Brock Lesnar and Antonio Honda. Then we have our Joshi showcase of Chihiro Hashimoto versus Konami versus Io Shirai. After that is a 10,000 Objects of Fuckery and Damnation match between Jon Moxley and Masashi Takeda. My semi-main event is Ben K, or no, not my semi-main event. I have Ben K versus Yuji Okabayashi. My semi-main event actually is a ladder war between the Young Bucks and a team of KZ and Shun Skywalker. And then my main event is Kenny Omega versus Kota Ibushi.
All right, so that will do it, folks. There's going to be a poll in the episode description. I will also post it on our Twitter, the link to the poll. I'll post it in both the Discords. So you will have today's Sunday. You will have until, I'm going to say, Friday to vote, and that way we'll know. Actually, no, I'll give you, because then I can announce the results on next week's episode. So I'll give you exactly 1 week. Or I'll give you 6 days, let's say. Let's say I'll close it Saturday, like at midnight or something. So let's do that, I guess. So you have basically a week to vote, about 6 days. So vote for whoever you think had the best card, and then we'll announce the results, all over the place on the Twitter and everything, and also on next week's episode. So let's go through and do some plugs. Jeff, I know you just made a Twitter, so go ahead and plug it now. Jeff?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Twitter is LIJF7. I'm probably going to change that at some point, but if you want to add me now, that's fine. And I have a Smash Bros. Twitter. It's Smash_Ika, IKA. So if you're into that, there you go.
All right. Craig, go ahead and give me some plugs.
I guess the only thing I'll plug is me being in the Discord at Goth Tiger Mask. I'm not really ever on Twitter or anything like that, but I've been pretty active in the VOW Discord, especially on Wednesdays, of course, because everybody is. And that's about it.
Yeah. All right. And
You can argue with me about the Dark Order and how great they are.
Go ahead, Andrew. I know what you're going to plug. So
Yeah. So I host a podcast on the VOW Podcast Network. It's called Music of the Mat. It's about wrestling music. It comes out every other Tuesday. The most recent episode I did was with Rich Craich about the themes of Randy Orton, which was a lot of fun. So check that out there. It's on iTunes or Apple or Spotify, or wherever you can get your podcasts on there. You can follow me on Twitter at Andrew T. Rich. You can follow the podcast on Twitter at Music of the Mat. I also do occasionally write for Voices of Wrestling as well. So voicesofwrestling.com/ or just voicesofwrestling.com. That's it. So there you go.
All right. And Jack, go ahead and give me your picks here.
Sure. You can follow me on Twitter at Packerman120. I sometimes write for VOW. Haven't done much lately because I've been busy with work shit, but maybe I'll review a WWE pay-per-view soon if I hate myself enough. So tune in and find out.
All right. And folks, that'll do it from here. Thank you as always for listening. Remember to follow us on Twitter at WrestleOmakase. Wrestling Doesn't Fit. You can find us on both Discord channels. Like I mentioned earlier, the links will be in the description. You can give us a donation, which will be split 5 ways. So you can give everybody $1 this week if you want to. I wouldn't hold out hoping for that one, but you know. But yeah, so this is episode 116. Next week, we're going to start our 2-week coverage of the Puro Blowout Weekend. We have a big giant weekend at the start of November with Power Struggle on November 3rd, DDT Ultimate Party on November 3rd, Big Japan November 4th, and Noah on November 2nd. So next week, I'm going to be joined by Kevin Hare, who's actually formerly from the Burning Spirits podcast, who's going to Japan for a bunch of those shows. I think all the Sumo Hall shows is what he's going to. So he'll be joining us. Taylor will be on as well. He'll be on both episodes, actually, the review and the preview. But he'll be on next week to do that. We'll also review the DDT Corkin from next week, along with the preview of all the cards. So that'll be next week on October 27th. So until then, folks, thank you as always for listening. Don't forget to vote in the poll to pick your winner of the draft, and we'll see you next time.